Alright, this is going to be a short one, I think. I'm planning on making it a short one. Because, well, speaking of plans, my plans for the next couple of weeks kind of got blown out of the water. What I was going to do is another one of those weeks I was going to take the week off. As I've mentioned before, I go once a year down to where my mom was from, where she was raised. And where my grandfather's buried down there, and got some other relatives that are buried down there. And I was going to take, I take the weed eater, and they do a pretty good job of keeping that cemetery up. But I like to go check on the graves. I take a trip down there once a year. It's about a 5.5 hour drive just to get down there. So about 11 hours driving time to get there and back, and then plus the time there. And I'm getting where I can't just turn around and make them long trips right back. So I'd probably end up having to stay the night down there. And so I was just going to, just so I wouldn't have to worry about getting back to do anything in particular, I was just going to take the next week off. And then next week, I was going to skip the riding with James, because I actually have 2 videos that I'm going to post next week on the abandoned school in Leon, Oklahoma. Because I like to keep my investigation and exploration videos. I try to aim for about a 20-minute video, and there was just too much. And this is the most we've picked up as far as the ghost hunting. It's the most we've picked up in a long time. We just hadn't been getting a whole lot here lately. Nothing mind-blowing, but there was a lot there. And then plus this was the trip that Kevin the Fam and the Steel One and George TV the Fam came with myself and What the Paranormal to this place. So it was kind of a special trip. And I kept trying to edit it down. I finally figured out there's no way I'm going to be able to edit this down to one 20-minute video. So I just said, screw it, I'm just going to make it two parts. So I don't have to cut out quite as much as I did, because there's, between wanting to leave the evidence in, and then just some of the interactions we had, and then just stuff that I thought people would be interested in, I would have had to cut way too much out. So that's going to be 2 videos. But this whole trip it all kind of hinged on this trip to Menard, and the trip to Menard hinged on me making some money on Saturday, and I didn't make any money on Saturday. As to why, the explanation would take way too long to go into, but I ended up not doing squat on Saturday. As a matter of fact, Saturday was a day that I said, well, I think we'll just pretend this day didn't happen. The record will show we jumped from Friday to Sunday. Saturday never existed. And it just kind of threw a whole big wrench in things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to upload both of those Leon videos later this week. So watch for those. Even if you're not into the paranormal, if you just like the exploration, like I say, it's an abandoned building video. And then plus just the fact we had 5 different channels there. It was pretty cool. Because I don't want to wait a really long time between uploading part 1 and then part 2. So I think what I'm going to try and do is maybe Wednesday I'll upload part 1. And it's going to take a while to upload because I'm doing it all in high definition. Then I'll just come back on like Friday with part 2. So watch for those, and then we'll let the next week take care of itself. We'll worry about next week when next week gets here. That's all that's going on right now. So it's a pretty uneventful week. Other than that, didn't really have anything prepared. I'll come back next week. I'll have something. And to end it, I think just to give you a little taste of what went on in Leon, Oklahoma before we actually went into the building. I was saying that Leon, Oklahoma is a very small community. I don't even know if you'd really call it a town. As I said, one of the jokes is if you're in Leon, Oklahoma, that's where you're going. And like all these smaller communities, they see an unfamiliar vehicle, they see an unfamiliar face, they want to know why you're there. And I said, how long do you think it's going to be before somebody pulls up and asks us what we're doing? Oh, no. Well, it didn't take long. Didn't put these people on camera, but to show we did draw some attention as we got to Leon, Oklahoma. Okay, well, watch out for those 2 videos coming up this week. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
God, I'm not gonna.
What'd I tell you? I was taking pictures and stuff. You know about when they shut this down?
In that, man, maybe in the 80s, late 80s.
Late 80s?
Yeah. You went in there?
Well, we're fixing to
No,
walk
not yet.
in and
Oh, yeah?
look around.
Oh, they got a basketball court in there.
Do they?
No.
Yeah. Got a cement floor in it now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So I've been by here once before. I know they took the flagpole down.
Yeah.
We take pictures of old abandoned stuff and all that, so
Right. Well, it's damn so cool.
yeah, it looks it.
I'd like to have that for a house.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I actually would too. I love these old abandoned places. Some of them are really pretty.
Go in and look around. Be careful.
We will.
Might get a spider bite.
Yeah, well,
We appreciate it.
it's looking like the biggest problem getting to us is going to be grasshoppers. So,
Yeah.
Oh, goodness, no. Grasshoppers.
Y'all folks be good.
You too.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Scared me to death now.
I told you, how long did that take?